Alrighty, g'day everyone and welcome. I hope everyone is well. Before we do begin, just draw your attention to the standard disclaimer. It says everything is for educational purposes only. You are responsible for your trading decisions. Alrighty, there we go. Sounds like I'm coming through. Hi there, Multi. Hope you're well. Alright, so quick look at the news, folks. So tonight, in 4.5 hours, we've got some US news here. So be mindful of that. And then tomorrow, so Easter Friday. Now, don't think I'll be streaming Easter Friday. I've got myself booked out for that. So I don't think I'll be here. But there's some US news, and there's a big one there, the core PCE, which is the Fed's preferred measure of inflation. So some US news tonight, US news tomorrow, so will be a little bit more news events. Alright, so let's have a look at the macro first off. S&P 500, nice little bounce from here. Alright, it's a nice push bounce here, so look, got to be risk on, and we haven't changed our tune, haven't gone bearish up there. The Dow, not bad as well. Look, bounce off here. Nice gap up. This is the cash market. Nasdaq. Now this being the cash market, that looks good for a breakout if the others could continue. But maybe, a tad stretched in the very short term. Well, this one's not. The S&P's not. The VIX. So the VIX is retested under here, dropping back down. So that's what we want to see. Dollar index though, got a nice little swing through here in a high momentum state. That XJO, if anyone took that one through there, partial profit there, reaction, and then off it goes. So look at that nickel that we spoke about. Looks to me like as though it's hitting the 61. The yen index, Japanese yen currency index. This looks like it's going to push through. So a little bit of bullishness there, and I'm seeing that on some of the yen pairs, bearishness on them. The euro, it's a little failure to push through, dropping. And alright, so let's have a look at what we have, folks. For starters, let's just have a look at, so yesterday was a little quiet, a lot of trades didn't trigger, and this one may have though, you may have gotten tripped into this one or triggered into this one. I never like these, and I said to you after such a big extension I'm always looking for, that this could be A, this could be B, and B into C. Alright, so you'll see from this. So we're looking for a cross here. We had a nice push. We had the 1, 2, 3 here. Another little shake there. So that was kind of negated the 1, 2, 3. You don't want to see that wick in there. And then we actually had a push through the high, didn't even get near the 61, had another attempt, but then kind of bearish, so look, you probably should be out of that under there, if not that original stop if you got tripped in. So my concern with these is these turn into, look, a corrective in here, and then we get another leg down like this, and like this, so A, B, and C. That's always my concern with these. If we get strength through here, yeah, that's not bad, but we didn't quite, well, we got a little bit of strength, but there was no follow through. So that wouldn't surprise me if it drops back down. These big extensions here, I'm always cautious trying to take a trade in there. And you can see that one, we paid the price. All right, copper. Look, it could still go, but I'm not prepared to hang on. A nice pullback to the 20, complex pullback ABC on the daily back to the 20. Notice the extension on this one as well. And see if you took it in there, back through there, see it would have failed. So, you know, B into C where we could be looking for longs. See this here? So now we've got this nice little bottoming structure here. Welcome anyone also, if this is your first time or if you're new or if you're back. Got a nice little sort of channel through here. Okay. We were looking for C through here. So did we get a little throw under? Possibly. So where's the 4-hour anchor? It's right here. So notice price has had an attempt at it. Nice push up, nice momentum up here. It's got back above the 20, which is angled nicely. So is the short term. So looking for this to push on and hopefully maybe give us a setup in somewhere here around the channel line or something. Right, so it's actually triggered the little counter trend entry through there. So that's worth watching. So I've got quite a few on the list, so I'm going to push through these relatively quickly. There's some unusual ones as well. So this will be for the next couple of days. So gold looks like a 5-wave move, pull back in here. Always cautious of the same here. However, this one looks a little different, doesn't it? So the V reversal, we know the 61 here of this move on the V reversal. If that's negated, often that is the end of it. You know, the pattern hasn't worked. Right, so usually this down, but if we get a move and above with strength, which we've got, often that is the V reversal failure. So nice push into the 61, pull back. We said about this, if it gets back up here, I'd be keen. So you can see now we've got the little cup with handle. So if we get, come on, if we get a break through here now, I would take that there, stop under here, under that swing. But we may actually get a move back here, faking out this low, because that looks like the anchor. And then back up, you know, maybe get a swing in there to allow us to leverage off. Just remember the US news though could upset these. Silver's not really anything to see there. So WTI, don't forget WTI has US dollar on the other side. So it looks okay here. So we're still in an uptrend here, just pausing, got A, B, shallow C on the daily. The 4-hour, you see here's a 4-hour anchor broken. Through here we've got price acceptance long. Can't get back below the lows, got a little V reversal in here as well. So look, you know, if we can get, you know, maybe a little squeeze in here, that would be okay. Otherwise we might end up popping, you know, higher the next couple of days and then getting a swing through here, something like that. Well, it could be a little way off. Anyway, I thought it was certainly worth a mention, that one. Okay, CAD Singapore. These are longs. So this one here, a little extended. Now it's having another attempt. Nice bullish engulfing bar on the daily. Just pausing in there. Weekly is okay if it can get a little higher. where's the 4-hour anchor? It's here. And then now it's here. So we got price acceptance here. Well, we certainly have here. Alright, so I got momentum here, gap down today, and then a nice swing through here. So if we get the ABC in there, that would be worth taking. There's another attempt up to here, and then obviously up to here was our secondary target. So look for something in here. CAD Singapore, Bitcoin. We were looking at this yesterday to continue, and I said I wanted to see this pull back a bit more, which it's done, which is good. Let's drill down. Got momentum through here, pull back, momentum through here, weak pullback. This is good. Little fake out through the high, so that becomes the new high. So we didn't get tricked into that one. But I would prefer now to see something at the high, so breakout at the high. Oh, that would be my preferred setup. We're going to push through, down for 1 or 2, and then through again, and then entry through there. That's in an ideal world. Ethereum, so this has dropped a bit deeper. Remember this, I said about the 20, it's testing it. We want to see price in here. That's kept us out of a bad trade. Ripple, nothing. Okay, pound New Zealand. Now we looked at this last night with, so Ben presented the chart. Okay, this has already moved. So he'll be happy. Nice little consolidation in here now after our analysis yesterday. We're in steady state trend or railway tracks. Weekly looks good. Put a little bit of doubt on there, but I said, you know, if you're in this, keep your stop out of the way here. So we had the push through here. A bit of a funky sort of setup. And we had a gap down today, nice outside bar here. And a little pause, so a quasi 1, 2, 3. So the trade entry was going to be the breakthrough there, but it's moved. So the only way now, all right, look at that, nice little, this is what I talk about with these little breakout entries. Look, see that? That's good enough. All right, so that becomes the new high once it's attacked that level. So the push and just nice little pause there. That's enough. What you see there is enough. All right, so now we're going to have to wait for this back in here. All right, but look, nice solid move on volume. So far so good with that. So Ben will be happy with that. I think he got in around here somewhere, so nice move. New Zealand Swiss we were looking at as well. Okay, this is getting a bit deep now, so I'm going to take that off. Still okay. We didn't really get what we wanted to see here. If you took that one there, you know, it was very sort of short-lived. $1 CAD. So $1 CAD, we were looking at this back here the other day, or it might have been yesterday. So notice how, you know, we get the big extension and it washes it off over a few bars. That's what I prefer to see. So when we look at the 4 hour now, this is not bad. A little kind of extended, so really the only way with this one as well, let's see it get into the high or even a break, then give us a setup as a breakout pullback. Here's the 20 period moving average would be looking like that. So yeah, my preference either, as we said before, a little consolidation under there for the breakout or the breakout pullback. Dollar CAD. Okay, dollar Thai baht. So I'm going to have a look at this probably next week. This is one that we were going to look at yesterday if we had time. Weekly is good. Daily, maybe a tad extended here. But what I like about it, and we will pull this apart next week, what I like about it is the nice little P pattern as I speak about, but very shallow pullback in here. So the the 40-60 box is probably here. Combine that with the triangle through there. I got the pop here. Right now, even if this is 1, 2, 3, no, it's not. 4, 5, no, it's not an Elliott triangle. We've got momentum up here. We've got the break here. Now, if this was a false break, you would expect this to continue down relatively hard. All right? Even if this was fifth wave, which triangles often terminate, the fact that it's holding the 20, it's popped back up, this is positive. So look for another setup through here. This will be probably more evident on the 60-minute. All right, so dollar Thai baht. Okay, some shorts. Let's do euro first. I missed that. Euro, we said yesterday, short through there. So look, it took a while, but it's dropped. Okay, so we had that on the list. So a lot of the other pairs are dropping as well. US. So we're getting a little bit of, this has moved hard already too. All right, so this was another one, New Zealand dollar. It hadn't dropped so hard. We're going to look for a move up here, but it has. That's okay. I'm going to take that off the list. It'll be good for shorter term trades. A little push in here. It's actually got extended. Just wanted to see a false break here, and then another setup and another attempt. This is US strength because they're not all like that, although it actually New Zealand is. So New Zealand's dropping. All right, so New Zealand yen. It's testing the weekly 20, but it's actually through that now and through the swing. That's what I liked. And if you notice here, we've got the head and shoulders sitting on support, one of my favourite patterns. Here it is on the 4 hour. Through here. Let's put in some key levels. There's an old level through there. You can see that, but then we've got this new low here. So there's a bit of a wide band there. Is this just a big shake? Looks like it. So this one's not quite as bad. So really just looking for the breakout pullback. See if it can fake out and give us something in here. So I'm happy to leave that one on. That's not quite as extended as New Zealand dollar. And this is at a crucial area, key support. Okay, some counter trend shorts. Aussie dollar. All right, so this is moving, look. Very similar pattern. So the V reverse, see the V reversal, that's worked. Excuse me. So this is still uptrending on the daily, but this looks like a big corrective on the weekly. It's pushed, it's right at that key level again. Through the 61, let me clean this up. Got a couple of levels underneath it. That is the only concern. Right, the same thing, got the major level there that we marked the other day. So if we get the breakout and we get a pullback in here, so this is often what they do. So we get the break. See this here? You imagine this here. So imagine the support level was here. They fake out, and then you actually get the pullback, and then it goes short. All right. So it attempts it. In other words, it's like price discovery. Down, no, and then we get a weakish pullback through here, like this, like push, weak pullback. So they're good opportunities to get short. So that's what I'm seeing with that one. These are pushed a little bit harder already, but that's fine. You know, they could still have plenty of legs. Aussie dollar. Some of the yen pairs, as I said. So Aussie yen. So New Zealand yen, Aussie yen. All right, now this is getting too close now. So I'm going to remove that. All right, so that's what I'm seeing, folks. So let's have a look though. Obviously we've got a bit of US strength just come in. Yeah, we have. Look. Let's have a look. Hi there, Warwick. SOL or crypto, yep. No, nothing on dollar yen, but that could be fighting with the yen. Okay, dollar Norwegian, I saw this. We were looking at this the other day. Remember this level? I think if you read the chat, you might find this one here, nice. Aaron might have got in there. I think he was saying, and then he got taken out on the spread. So that would have been a logical spot. And then look at the stop run here. That's typical of these. But look, a good push. Excuse me. Okay, dollar Swedish. I did see these. Did see this strength. Look, nice little pause there. Look at that little pause there before the break of whatever. Okay, so we're seeing dollar strength. Dollar Singapore, look, got a bit too much of an extension here for me. And we did dollar Thai baht. That's what I'm seeing with the watch list. So look out for that, and let's have a quick look at the one for Warwick. All right. So look at the weekly. All right, so we've really just got some obvious res there where it's at. On the weekly. A bit of an extension on the weekly. So be careful of that. Are we going to get a pause with such a big move? Are we going to get just a bit of a hold and then kind of through? So that would be giving me a little bit of reason for caution. You can see it's the most extended it's been for a while. So I've done it there. So look at the daily. Any others, Warwick? We've got a little bit of time. Daily's not too bad, right? But as we said before, I'm careful with these when we've got such a big extension on the weekly. because I'm looking that they could be a possibility. But look, can't deny what we're seeing. Pull back, nice, almost bullish 1, 2, 3. Okay, had a lot of press. Fair enough. Yeah, got a couple of good little setups in there. Don't like their volume on this. Can you change how wide it is? Probably not. Anyway, so yeah, that looked a bit of a failure here with sort of lowish volume on this push. Well, that's kind of typical. We've got decent volume through there. Yeah, that can be typical of B into C. In other words, B into C there, A, B, C. You're probably thinking of more a kind of a medium-term position, I'm guessing. So look, if it can come back, so we've got a swing in here as well. If it can come back, it's tested that. Maybe give you something in there that might be worthy. Otherwise, yeah, I'm a little bit hesitant with these ones when they've had such a big move. So look at the 4 hour. Certainly got reds a bit more in favour here, haven't we? Especially this one. So I'll be a little bit careful with this, Warwick. I think you want to see it back up in this region. I'll kind of be considering that, this is a bit of a key area. Oops. Well, it's actually a bearish flag, look. So that's on the 4 hour though. These sort of things imply often a move down. Oh, it already is on my watch list. Is it? Well, it is now. Sorry, I don't know this platform that well. So look, yeah, a bit of a flag, bit of just a pull back in here. So yeah, I'd be just a little cautious with that one, I think. It has kind of the smell of this up, down, weak push, and then down, like we saw with dollar Chinese. This is always a big concern. The psychology behind it, Warwick, is those are holders that are bought late. They're all watching this move up to bail because they didn't take profit. They're underwater here and hope has kicked in. Oh, okay. It's touted as taking over Ethereum. So yeah, all these late holders, right, they're going to use any opportunity to get out because this has put them under pressure. Any new longs here, which is very little, any new longs there, thinking this is the next, move out. So, any sort of pressure through here and they could be exiting as well, adding to the bearish order flow. So, yeah, probably not my favourite. What's this? Shiba looked okay a while ago. See the big moves through there. Now we were looking at about here. That's where sometimes we're thinking. See, it does the bigger corrective, yeah. Well, so I was watching this kind of base, and then look, this pops out of nowhere. I find this is what's happening with cryptos now. There's not there's not sort of a move and then like out of a base, not a move and then a pullback. It just goes. It's not as retail driven, but when the institutions pile in, doesn't give a lot of opportunity to get in. So not quite as good. Would have preferred to see it in this region. Any others? What about Doggy? Dogecoin. There you go. See, it does the bigger pullback. Here it is. Look, see, A, B into C. With that other one, we're kind of in this. So we've had this. We're kind of. It's not the same. Had that. Had that big move. And kind of, it's given us something in there. You see what can often happen after these big moves. See, now this has kind of washed it off. It shakes out through a key support. So this is better. Well, okay. Very colourful, isn't it? Alright, so it's miles out away, rather. So Doge has probably got a little bit more. Alright, so it's out of the base. Yeah, so that'll be a good one to watch for. Right, see the greens through here on the way up? Yeah, that's better. Whereas we had the opposite with this one. See? On the volume. So if we can get the classic cut with handle through here, that would be worthy. Or, the break and the pullback, that'll be worthy. Let's add that as well. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. Elon Musk mentioned Dogecoin. Well, that's a reason to go nuts on it. There we go. Any others? Any other popular ones? All right, folks, we might leave it at that. Have a great Easter. Have a safe Easter. Whatever you do, don't forget to do your trade reviews from this week. A little quieter this week. I would expect maybe just above break even to positive. I don't think it was a bad week. I don't think it was a horrible week. Yeah, very good, Warwick. I can maybe I could do, instead of the workshop, we could maybe just do a whole heap of cryptos and put them on the list. Could maybe do that. I don't mind trading these. I've got an account with one crypto broker. So there we go. Have a look out for the watch list, folks. Just remember the news. There's a couple of non-US based ones in there. So let's just see how that plays out. Don't forget to do your reviews. What did you do right this week? Where can you improve? Make it a learning experience. You'll learn an enormous amount out of your trades, including missed trades. Keep that growth mindset happening. All right, folks, take care, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Alrighty, bye for now.